All right, yes, I saw my call him and from Pipi's Rice channel so it was YouTube. You must say I bring up Pipiano, Muguso na Moshe. We really appreciate the fact that you keep watching us. I've said it here and I'll say it again. To watch us on YouTube takes a lot. More time and data. Now then you go kind man go be a bro me say oh if you have the data no boy nyate. No be change the bag but of course your ability to earn money there it's equal to your ability to spend the money. What I said here normal. But Kuroyim Ghana had there, bra jai. Data no board ding. And a bre usadisha. Ever talk about Kumukai on about some George. Kuna data no crano, and ye if one amana boy ding a slow soup. Kasasa, Kruma Makacho said, so yeah, branch we see swaba, we see so no need that politicians were. It is just for political power and then self-enrichment. That's somewhere enrich you no. What is this? I'm judged by was set a committee 14 days. I feel it was a committee one set on data was also woman a roadmap. The more share with data share any so because the board is a Toby. We use data to upload our videos, we buy data to work on YouTuber, social media person onto data. And yes, you Toby pa. Oh. Now saying ye omo MTF for 90 something gig. Do up within 1 week my Tommy and son. 1 week. My Tommy and son. Inti data and the body. And now modishare ye so and until Bibiano, if you want to say I use a minute or so to acknowledge our viewers and to thank them. Ye so pa. I got one message I nearly forgot. There is a message I want to read here. There's a message I want to read here. Permit me. Now, the message ba. Sometimes you disagree with me, but your message is devoid of insult. I'll take time and read it because not many. So almost every message modeba in videos I said me show message be a video na se bia me jebre share message no. Yes, I take time to read almost every message that he sent. Now this one was particularly touching. My mention se me hu na makan and so na fe ya to so akoyanim. So I'll say we free is it Hong Kong. Yes, doctor. One doctor also share free Hong Kong and the message ne say now we share videos or see Pepe. I'm Dr. Apia Kubi. I watch from Hong Kong. The reason why I watch you last of all the YouTubers is that you tell the real story. I heard from many people that in team men who have been dropped, but you have explained it better. People keep going. You are too good. Professional presentation. Thank you. We or the Boboma, but also by see Pepe. You are too biased. You are always doing your stories on Kotoko. What about we, the other, the supporters of other teams? You are biased. You love Kotoko too much. Once you go there, fire me, but when the matter, almost at a massa, I will delete it. Oh, Baby, we know that you also may a bias. Me her story. My story is in Nano, Kotoko inclined. I've taken time and pain to explain it. My explanations are say you started your stories in a baby. But your story about Hattifuka. We post two story about Hattifuka. 3 days now over 400 views. We post two story about Black Stars. 1 week now 1K. We post two story about Kotoko. 3 hours now 5K. As a businessman, you know what I will do. You know that I will definitely concentrate on where it's Dr. Apia Kubi, Hong Kong. Dr. Ibechiao, greetings to you. Thank you so much for your comment. Again, back on the sense of a fire minute, money as I know we will be so good in that, but when the dimatem, a fire and professional fire. Who true professional fire at my hand? It's so it's as a see a two fire the man for the beer. A true professional fire demand for the beer. It is normal. Now, the reason for this video, Mati TB, me a short also what TB, and I say Kotoko for Hamza Isa of Accra has a folk. Hamza Isa, my story na pa. Na first of all, makase transfer stories. Richard Sir Champo, I don't sit to condemn other people's stories, Debbie. Same way, I don't expect other people to condemn my story because unim baby my story ni free ever. What in common say? Unim baby my story ni free ever. It is possible, say story ni kramen. Unim moshi, but no cray. Inti you don't sit to condemn the same way. Story crow be no. Minti mesim kunya. Esan se mimi ni unti mesenya no cray. No, where's that you are not being professional. And journalism you cannot be the repository of knowledge. You can't. Fashion journalism. You can't be the repository of knowledge. Udi nyanse nyina na nimdie nyina woni kura. Where that beze kokwa nanse mo kai story Issah ananse story ese ananse asese nyanse nyina na ode kofudua. Ena o ni bantu kuma busa an question o kai za kaba ko be gene ball form na spreading will be a TBA. That is the story that we were told when we were young. I am not a repository of knowledge, but the chance transfer news and stories ni be ba obi betima ye jaw. Then you go in there, you go and inquire, you go and ask busa. Of course, when the story is done by other journalists, and in my DM, when was a question, Pasa Pepe, Yatise, I printed Hamza Isa, Kotto, I don't have information on that. But because of the numerous messages we receive, I needed to go and do my checks. And I've told you, in transfers, your checks are from the club, the parent club, maybe a player. Then the supposed club interested to sign the player. Navi, the camp of the player. These are the three sources Udibenya transfer news. Kubusa Fabrizio Romano. Fabrizio, David Onstein. Or transfer stories in Yano. Me see they don't sit in their room to manufacture. But you speak to Real Madrid. You speak to, for instance, Trent Alexander-Arnold. You speak to Liverpool. Sources at Liverpool, Becca Kodan was on sign him. Sources at Madrid, Becca, he's almost coming. Because play and source now among news. But when you have these two, you can piece them together and then do a story and say, Trent Alexander-Arnold ever called Real Madrid as a free agent. What in common as? For instance, player Becca Madrid, I paid the or transfer window. I hear Madrid say or sign Alex Grimaldo, who is a left back. Alex Grimaldo plays for Bayer Leverkusen. Alex Grimaldo, he's been coached by current Real Madrid coach Xabi Alonso. Alex Grimaldo, Madrid, so sources at Bayer Leverkusen can give you a lead. Sources at Madrid can give you a lead, or a branch and a source with a lead. We are simple. That's how he would do transfers. I do not know the source of the Hamza Isa story, but it's some young century. Never had no interest in the story. To me, push it around it. I've been reading around the story. No question said Hamza Isa this season has not been the Hamza Isa last season. This season, we're about 27 games at the Mahati Folk. We shot 5 goals. I 2 assists. So Hamza Isa is involved in 7 goals in 27 games this season as a striker. And these are not good numbers. But Makacho said, you for 1 season performance and analyze a player. Over for Hamza Isa last season. No one checking numbers of Hamza Isa at the bar last season. And I remember a certain idea who the player is, because last season it was his first season, but Hamza Emma about 14 goals in the league last season. So that should give you a certain idea about the boy. Now Hamza Isa age, I thought he was 20, but Hamza is 23 years. He was born on the 26th of April 2002. 26th April 2002. And so Hamza Isa is 23 years of age. Hamza is 3 years of age. Of course, when you're attacking player center forward, sometimes he can play on the right side and he's a typical right-footed player. Hamza Isa, the management consult, Ocean Consulting, a very huge transfer and as a player management consult, and Hamza also account huge. Hamza joined Accra Hearts of Folk 1st August 2023. Hamza contract with Hearts of Folk in Muye. And I've told you that he has played 27 games, scoring 5 and assisting 2. We a record and that's a season with the statistics of Hamza Hamza Isa. Now Hamza Isa plays for the Continental Club Masters Accra Hearts of Folk. Hearts of Folk among bitterest rivals Asante Kotoko. Bitterest rivals. In fact, Hearts of Folk is Saki player has a permanent. Now player decides of Kotoko. It is a concern to the club. How much more a player who is contracted to Accra Hearts of Folk, the contract in way. So I've done checks at Hamza Isa camp. Now players in there and time your money be player time you need be. When I did my checks, the Hamza Isa camp and catch him and said, no, Pepe, there's nothing in it. No, we've not received any call from Asante Kotoko. We've not received call from Kotoko coach. We've not received call from Kotoko chairman, neither the sporting director, nobody at Kotoko. And I contacted the camp of Hamza Isa to not even negotiate, but to even inquire or to register an interest, say your interest. Nobody has done that inquiry. According to the player camp, I may say, players is I moved to the camp of Hearts of Folk and spoke to officials who want to remain anonymous. So they spoke to me on condition of anonymity. And they tell me that, Pepe, story I'm so but Juma inquiries. Pepe Debbie. Maybe I journalism do with the and says, I'm so I didn't just tell her if he had to folk about Asante Kotoko. Then he was under what circumstances in order under circumstances by. Now it's story and they say no, they've not received anything from Kotoko. They don't anticipate to receive from Kotoko. Has a foresee. They are not anticipating to receive anything from Kotoko. They are not anticipating. So I'm going to say, A, B, and a has the BB about money. I Kotoko the BB. And in fact, should Kotoko bring anything according to Hearts of Folk, it will be rejected at the doorstep. Baby, a bit na be rejected her. Has a terrible season. Almost see an improvement over what the season they had 2023-2024. The season 2024-2025 has been better than that. In to say improvement. Let say, according to what I know, according to the Hearts of Folk I know, I cannot sit here and say because the 5th, the 6th. I will not do that. It is not the standard of Hearts of Folk. I will not worship mediocrity. May I worship mediocrity. And that is on the part of Hearts of Folk. Almost say 1, BBMI. 2, but they are not envisaging. They are not expecting. They will least expect Kotoko to bring any official proposal. Hamza. And the third point is that Kotoko at the bar on the battle has expected Ocean consult for on the a foreign deal. Ocean consulting for the foreign deal. Ediam Hamza Isa. Say Hamza Isa a foreign dealer. They had to folk are not expecting any local club because big crana oba now your Kotoko Bana has with $150,000. You know, Kotoko is not in a position to pay that much for the boy. It is not something that say has a folk in focus here. I've been no a BM fast line say a be an Kotoko, to Hamza Isa, a be an Kotoko, but some for Hamza. That is something that they are not envisaging and expecting. It's no and to baby. So from the camp of the boy, almost be from the camp of Accra Heartful. First of all, Pepe, we just Ubuza, I say Buza, yes, and Johnny. As I'm never to way, as some about Ubuza. No, when you're important, you don't come to ask about this, you don't come to inquire on this. It's not important. Monsieur Uza, I'll say I am okay. Then, my sources at Kotoko also quite defiant. Kotoko, they are not. Maybe, just maybe, Coach Abdul Karim Zito could be a fan of Hamza Isa. But on the benefit of what I've done, job I've done at Kotoko, so the Hamza Isa SEO, now the Joseph Issah SEO, now see Kotoko Enyimu Bakwa, coach will go for Hamza, will go for Joseph Issah. That is in the absence of Kwampoku. Kotoko likely to transfer Kwampoku out of the jurisdiction. So Kwame Poku ko. Now Kofa Hamza Isa the Nijina one place. Now for Joseph Issah Ed Nijina baby bako. Now Kotoko head coach Karim Zito now to Nibakwa obey a branch editing Eddie Joseph Issah. And so at Kotoko, from management point, from your management official, any one supporters or more can be a womb. Any what the rank and file, the ordinary supporters. The ordinary supporters are not enthused about this. The supporters no can be a woman. No more many Casa Richard. Pippin go fast and be a soy, Kumami, be a cranial. Or Marjorie, no. We are supporters and paying for supporters leadership, past supporters leaders, and they almost say, be no, I'm the Pippin, no. We are pre Janko, pre BB, and Fam, and I'm saying, oh, and then the chairman, dear, the Thomas was the why you want to cry with Jim? To be prepared to know about Tiano Assam, no, I can say, Kotoko was say, intimidation catch no, but BBNO. Management BBNO. The rank and file supporters and ordinary supporters say, Daddy. So, more will be some questions about Hamza Isa. Me do suko euro muno. Dear Manyani. Say, yes, Kotoko may lose Kwampoku, but replacing Kwame Poku. The options are Kotoko Aisha, Krobiani and Hamza. He had a fantastic 2023-2024, scoring about 14 goals. We're expecting, say, this season he will build on. So 2023-2024, so Makaya, and you're not going to have to folk penalties. Has to folk any penalty, and the two Congolese, Linda and Tangi. Or in your money, two penalty. Take care of Heartful, Hamza Isa. But if Hamza Isa in a position where we free, na ne honda hokwa, na Kotoko nya obeta, no krano, meet my can say, Asante Kotoko, pay my checks, penny for no, say, the options are making at 2 table, no so. Again, Kotoko are looking at a foreign strike, a foreign deal. Asante Kotoko me no ka say omani ehwe a foreign deal bi Kotoko ehwe say player ono enye Ghanani na onfri Ghana e ba be sign e dia makro bia Asante Kotoko. That is one of the options Kotoko ehwe. Kotoko are looking at sa option say ebia omo ebenya obi a ono onye Ghanani nemum obetimi abebo e wo Ghana ha. Nti that's another option. When I did my inquiries at Asante Kotoko, that they are looking at a top striker from outside of Africa who has double figures for 2-3 years. And the striker, no league, was double figures. 1 season, 2 seasons, 3 seasons, 4 seasons. A striker who has double figures in about 3-4 seasons is the option Asante Kotoko are looking at. They are not looking at a player or Heartful. And the controversy bepa be crowd of free has folk bar the first season on team boni because of sa pressure na a woman. That is what I heard. But you are supporter. What you say? What do you think? Should Asante Kotoko pursue a move for Hamza Isa, who plays for the bitterest rivals of Asante Kotoko in Accra Heartful? Na Kotoko decided to pursue some move now. What will be your advice out of the mom. Omunkoso, omunyai, emwa, emfa, kanko biama. Kotoko doesn't need him. Oh, Pepe Debbie, a branch on him. Kotoko hiano. In the last 2 seasons, this season was 5 goals. Last season was 14. Okabuma, and Unquay 19 goals. This season with 2 assists. What the Kokososwa, just a branch in 2 seasons. Obeting about 25 goals involvement into no AB or Bebe Bois, Nayakwa, Sikasa and Has and all of that conversation. So everything abana. These are the things that you need to address your minds to when you want to contribute to this particular issue. So I said, I don't know the source of the story. I don't condemn the source of the story because minimunti say kaminim party and meet back as oh there be nyanokre. But this is minim to condemn. But mi wura mu no about Hamza Isa to Asante Kotoko. This is what I got, and this is what I served to the viewers of People's Rights channel on YouTube. Thank you so much. Nyami Shayina. God bless us all.